I know, but it's not December yet. No, that's next week. Next week is in December. It's still November. You guys need to leave Tommy alone and stop asking him for Christmas songs. Of course, I also need to stop asking Tommy for Christmas songs, but here's the thing. He said, you know what? Here, Led Zeppelin, classic, Immigrant song. Now leave me the hell alone. I mean, it'll shut us up for like a minute. Here's the question, okay? We're at the premiere. There's the zero that's in a vortex of swankiness. I know Tommy's gonna hit all these notes, okay? Vocally, I know this. Can he recreate the Jimmy Page magic? Absolutely. John Paul Jones, well, that's pretty easy too. Here's the thing. Who's gonna play the drums? Will it be Tommy? And I ask this question because a lot of you don't realize that before Tommy was an epic singer guitar player, he was a drummer in a band. Yes, look it up on YouTube. It's kind of embarrassing for him. I think he was like 11 years old or something. Yeah, he was pretty young. I mean, okay, so if he's like 21, 22 years old now, we go back, okay, carry the one. Yes, he was 3 years before birth, he was a drummer for a band. It's true, it really is. Okay, here we go. The classic, from a band that normally you don't see a lot of covers of, okay? You don't see a lot of covers of Queen. You don't see a lot of covers of Elton John. You don't see a lot of covers of Meatloaf. You don't see a lot of covers of Led Zeppelin. It's just there's just lines you don't cross. Tommy's like, I cross them all the time. Can't help himself. Here we go. Immigrant song. So much for that question. Next. Yeah, so Tommy's gonna play the drums on it. Now, the question I have is, it's freaking flares, man. Yeah, I get it. It's a song, it's a Led Zeppelin song from the hippie days, yes. Yes, he did. Everyone did. Page wore flares, John Paul Jones wore flares. Everybody saw Robert Plant's flares. I don't know if John Bonham wore flares. I don't know if he did. I was too busy watching him destroy drum sets. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to that. Interestingly enough, there is one thing different about what Tommy's doing than what John Bonham did. John Bonham didn't have a double kick. Also, no dampening block or blanket in the kick drum, and he kept the kick drum face open for most of his career because he loved that big boom resonant sound. Yeah, nobody cares about that here. In fact, I'm not even sure why I'm still talking. So technically, this song is actually not a cover, for those who don't know. See, technically, Tommy has the right to sing this, i.e. he is Swedish. So maybe Robert Plant's was a cover before Tommy was born. Ever think about that? No, because it's stupid. Okay, Tommy's singing about Valhalla and Norse mythology totally works, i.e. being Swedish. But here's the thing, the tones are very different, okay? People don't, a lot of Tommy's fans love Led Zeppelin. You've listened to Led Zeppelin albums. You probably have some, okay? I know I do. But here's the thing, Robert Plant's approach to vocals was from a very quirky place. A lot of rasp in the high notes, so Tommy's clear tone is going to seem a little off. Tommy's clear tone isn't off. Robert Plant was off his entire career. That's what made him amazing, right? That's how it works. Also, when Tommy sings his vocals, it's very clear, concise, and on point. Robert Plant had a tendency to just kind of waver in and out of tone. That was his style. He was very bluesy like that. So, and also very inebriated, intoxicated, and high. So you have to understand, Tommy, clear tone, good control, stone sober, not drunk. Robert Plant, see, it works. Okay, so, all right, so here we go. I'm gonna back it up a little bit so we can enjoy this. Yeah. Sorry, I just had to point those things out. Tommy's doing a cover of one of my all-time favorite songs, like literally. Before it was in the MCU, before it was in Thor Ragnarok, I love this song. I really did. That one, Moby Dick, Whole Lot of Love, basically all of Led Zeppelin 3. All of Led Zeppelin 3. That was different. That was different. Okay, for those who don't know, that is not the original guitar solo. I'm not gonna play it all back. I'll play some of it, but sorry, Tommy. Yeah, that is a very unique take on that guitar solo. I think a lot of it is because he's not playing a Les Paul. He's not it. The setup, the analog vibe, and everything that comes with Jimmy Page's guitar tone is a unique 70s, early 80s style. Now that's a style of guitar tone that Tommy loves. Remember, Tommy is the aficionado lover of all things 80s metal. He really is. And a lot of people like Gary Moore and people that Tommy has always looked up to and have influenced him in his career were influenced by Jimmy Page's style of manipulation of tone. Led Zeppelin was at that forefront with Tony Iommi, Jimmy Page, these guys from the mid 60s and late 60s. They went from clean tone guitars into what can we do to manipulate and distort and change the tone of what is guitar. And by doing so, change the universe of heavy metal. In fact, it gave birth to heavy metal. So you took Tony Iommi with his insane amount of distortion and crunch, at the same time getting away from, you know, the classic Beatles and Birds and all these other classic genres and the end of that clear tone guitar era from the 40s, 50s, and in the early 60s. Once you got away from that, the birth of heavy metal began with Tony Iommi starting to really change tone with distortion, and the Jimmy Page taking outside influences and not playing guitar in sequence. out of step, out of turn. He took the designs and desires and soul of blues and jazz from America, infused them into rock and roll. So you had the monster sound of Black Sabbath and the groovy, funky sounds of Led Zeppelin. You put them together and you have bands today like Ginger, the entire metalcore scene. Bands that we know and love are because of these things. So Tommy's doing his own little flair on it, taking some clear tone, not clear tone, but not as distorted Swedish power metal. That classic European power metal that we all love, that Tommy does better than almost anybody. I mean, I cannot wait for the new Majestic album, because just the first two songs we've checked out, New Beginning and Power Train, give that classic, clear, concise, in place power metal that we miss so much. So there you go. Ready? Let's finish this out. I do love the little tap on the end. Go back and listen to the original song. It's something that Tommy does at the end that Jimmy Page did all the time. All the way down to the neck, the little grunt. Listen for it.
Now you better stop and rebuild all your ruins. But busy trust can win the day despite of all you're losing.
Nice. Also, real quick, I do want to share real quick. Tommy doing his inner Zakk Wylde hair flip. Did you see that? Saw that? Yeah. All right, this is the part where he says, "Thank you very much." And this is where the end of the video is. There's something I need to do. Of course, the chat is now gone. I want to take a look at this. His original song. Oh, wait. For those who do not know, there's new merch. Tommy has new merch. I want to take a look. There's something in particular that I was looking for. There was I saw it on the, let's see here. There was a zip up hoodie. Well, I've got shopping to do, and so should you. Zip up hoodies are all I need to make me happy, and Tommy's born already. Yeah, I normally don't buy my own Christmas presents, but I ain't waiting. I need this for like the whole month. Love you guys. Seriously, I really love you guys. Team Tommy forever. I appreciate you more than you know. And with that, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right over there. A big thank you to all my Patreons out there for everything you do. And if you want more content like this, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.